you so much for joining us on the second video of the Image Chronicles video blog series. So one of the important things when you're in front of the camera is to feel really good about yourself. Because if you're feeling a little bit self-conscious, a lot of times that kind of comes across through the lens. So one of the ways to feel good about yourself and to feel confident is to feel fit and healthy. So today we're going to be talking with personal trainer Diana Philbin of Move Your Body Fitness. And Diana's going to be taking me through a little bit of a workout and talking to us about, some simple ways that we can do some exercises in our own backyard. And then she's going to be answering a few questions for me at the end. So take a look and hope this helps you feel good. Hey Diana.
Hey Rachel.
Thank you for having us today.
No problem.
So what are we going to get started with?
So we are going to start with a warm-up. I don't recommend ever starting exercise without some kind of a warm-up. Usually it only has to be about 5 minutes. We're going to use the yard here. We're going to do a couple laps, a couple side shuffles, and then we're going to do just some lunging. And we're going to get our bodies warm. You ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
All right.
So we're going to get started. This is a great way to mix up your workouts. You don't need to be a member of a fancy gym to get a good workout. If you don't have a swing set, you can go to your local park. I'm sure you'll find a swing. And the rest of the stuff actually has no equipment, so anybody can do this, no excuses. So the first thing we're going to be starting with, this is called an inverted row. You hold on to the handles right above the swing. The farther back you are, the easier it's going to be. So for beginners, I really recommend starting back here. As you walk your feet forward, it gets harder and harder. So I'm going to start right here. You just pull your elbows straight back, squeeze, bring your chest up to the swing, straight back. And this works all of your back muscles. So Rachel is going to get some back in.
All right. So we're going to go straight back, right?
Straight back. Your legs are together. I like to be up on the heels, then you're not tempted to cheat with your feet.
Okay.
So you're just going to bring it straight up to your chest. So let's just walk you forward a little bit more, Rachel, because you're super strong and tough. Okay. So we're going to come straight up, squeeze your back muscles, and straight back. I like to tell people about 12 to 15 reps. If you're a beginner, maybe one set. You can always add on. 2 to 3 sets is usually what I like to do to really challenge those muscles. So just keep going straight up to the sky. Perfect. All right.
All right. How am I doing?
Doing perfect, Rachel.
Okay.
Excellent.
This is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All right, I could do this at home.
Yeah. All right, the next thing we're going to be doing is going to work our lower body. Now, for beginners, you may want to do this one with no jump, and then you can progress up to the jump. We're going to do a basic squat. By holding onto the swing, we actually allow ourselves to go a little deeper into a squat than we would normally do if we didn't have a swing. You could definitely do this exercise without a swing, but try it first. So for a beginner, just a basic squat. Rachel is not a beginner, so she's going to be adding the jump. So you're going to be just pulling up on the swing and really coming up as high as you can, as low as you can when you go back down. All right, Rachel.
All right.
It's cold out here, so let's warm it up.
Okay.
Woo!
Of course, we picked the second coldest day of the year to do our video.
Because we're hardcore. All right, so get down as low as you can, press into your heels, and then a big jump. So really pull up on that swing and big jump. Up, and then right back down. Perfect. Straight up, straight down. Same thing, we want to do about 12 to 15 reps. This should burn. If it's not burning, you probably need to do a little bit more.
Yep, it's burning.
Yeah, keep it going. Come on, Rach.
All right, Diana, what are we doing next?
All right, so the next thing we're going to be doing is the chest. Everyone knows the push-up. We're going to show a couple variations of a push-up. If you are a beginner, you don't want to start by getting on your hands and toes and trying to do push-ups because they're not going to be pretty. So what I recommend is if you don't have something like we have here, you can use a stair. Maybe start at a top stair that feels pretty good and you can work your way down the stairs. That's a good way of showing whether you're getting stronger or not. So I'm going to show you the first version, which is up here. We're going to be hands just about shoulder width apart. You're coming as low as you can and then pushing straight up. And if you notice, I'm not rounding my back and I'm not sinking my back. same thing would go for if we come a little bit lower. The lower you go, the more challenging it's gonna be. So we're just straight, almost like holding a plank position, chest all the way down. I see this a lot. You're gonna blow out your neck muscles. All right, so it's really chest down, not head down. Rachel, we're gonna try you here.
Okay.
Then she's gonna do a few down there too.
All right.
All right.
So,
The hands about shoulder width apart,
okay.
up on your toes, and you're just gonna bring it straight down, chest all the way down, push straight back. While you're doing these exercises, all of these exercises, you wanna engage your stomach muscles, one, to protect your lower back, but two, also for just extra stomach work. So Rachel's pretty strong, so I'm gonna actually have her come down to the next level. All right. Same exact thing, just a little lower. The hardest version of this would be if you were on the floor, hands and toes. And I like to do this rather than being on the knees, only because it trains you how to do a proper push-up better. How's that feel, Rachel? Pretty hard and tough?
Yep, that one's a little harder.
All right, that's enough. Good job. So the last exercise we're going to end with is going to be for your core. So now we've hit your back, your chest, your legs. Final thing is your core, which is pretty much everything but your arms and your legs. We're going to be doing a plank, but I'm going to give you a fun variety of a plank that you could do with your husband, with a friend, with a child. It's really fun, and it kind of helps just get it done faster. So we're going to actually be coming up on our hands, and you want to reach out, be about a hand's width apart so that you can reach it, but not too close. So we're going to be on our hands and push all the way back to your toes. Now, a proper plank, you want to squeeze your butt, squeeze your stomach, basically squeeze every muscle you can find. Rachel's going to lift her hand and clap with me, and then back down. Then we're going to switch. The goal here, how many can you do? And try not to wobble side to side. That's going to really use your stomach muscles more.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you, Diana, for my workout.
You feeling good?
Feeling pretty good.
All right, even though it's freezing out here, we're still warmed up.
Yep, we're still doing pretty good. I definitely felt it. It was easy, but it made me feel good about myself. So I definitely like that. So, one of the things I wanted to ask you was, because it's January, so many people start the new year with goals, right? It's either to lose weight, it's to gain weight, it's to, they have some sort of fitness goal that they're trying to achieve. I know that a lot of people start strong, and then as the months and the weeks go on, it kind of gets harder and harder and harder, and a lot of people slip. So what do you usually tell your clients when it comes to setting goals and keeping them?
The way I usually do it with my clients, there's a lot of New Year's resolutioners that come out. They set these unrealistic goals. They start on it, and then they don't see any results, so they just fall apart. What I usually do is I'll take a client, we go over their goals long term, and then we'll break it up. So we'll take, example, I will tell a client in the next 2 weeks we're going to try to work out 3 times and eat well 5 days out of the 7. And then at the end of 2 weeks we'll see how they did. It's usually a lot easier for them to commit to 2 weeks than it is to a long term, maybe a year goal. And then slowly we'll chip away, and before you know it, you've hit your goal, and that's been the best results that I've found.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a good plan for sure. Yeah. So, another question I had for you. With the Storybook image, we have so many of our brides, come to us, and they're all pumped up and excited, and they really want to, get toned or get fit, so they can fit into their wedding dress and they could look amazing for their wedding. So I know you have that thing called the Bridal Boot Camp. So tell us a little bit about that. What is the Bridal Boot Camp?
The Bridal Boot Camp is a program that I developed for brides that basically have a goal in mind. Usually 9 times out of 10, it's to lose weight, tone up, look great in their wedding dress. So we always start by sitting down, reviewing their goals, and the next thing is we go over the nutrition, because that's 80% of it. We've kind of developed a plan that will work for them, but not stress them out more with all the wedding planning. As far as the workouts go, I really try to keep it as fun as possible. We do cardio elements, we obviously do strength training, but I also, if they like, we'll do dance, we'll do kickboxing, yoga, Pilates, whatever. I try to mix it up every single session. And at the end, I always end with flexibility and stretching, but also just almost like a just relaxing meditation to just calm themselves down, enjoy the wedding process, and at the end, they'll actually be a lot, they'll just be a lot better bride, like less bridezillas out there, so. Yeah.
Well, thank you so
You're
much.
welcome. I hope this
for
helps.
doing this workout for me. You know, I really appreciate it, and hopefully, you know, some of these tips and these workouts can help our viewers. And you know, hopefully we'll be back again, because I don't know, that bridal boot camp thing sounds really fun, and maybe we need to do like a dance class.
Yeah,
Together
let's do it.
Time. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
All right,
you, Diana.
Rach.
Bye.